If you own a gym, you're losing money right now, today, every single hour that your ads are running. And I can prove that to you in the next 90 seconds. Because in this video, I'm going to show you the exact system that we built for Pulse Fitness, one of the biggest fitness chains in Europe, 18 clubs, real business, and how we added 310 new paying members in the first quarter without their team spending a single extra dollar on ads. It paid them back in 45 days. And by the end of this video, you're going to know if this exact same system fits your gym or whether you should just keep doing whatever you're doing. Let's go. Now, here's the thing. If you own a gym, I already know exactly what your week looks like because I've literally sat in rooms with gym owners running 2 clubs, 5 clubs, 18 clubs. And the story is always the same. You're spending money on meta ads, maybe Google, maybe both. The traffic is coming in, the clicks look fine, but the leads are slipping away. You're staring at the dashboard going, we're spending the same as last quarter, but somehow membership growth is flat. So what do? You blame the agency, you tweak the landing page, you add another lead form, you hire another front desk person and tell them to follow up faster. Maybe you slap one of those generic chatbots that just answers, hi, what time do you open? And nothing actually moves. Meanwhile, your front desk is drowning. They're checking members in, taking phone calls, answering walk-in questions, replying to, do you have a sauna emails? And now you want them to also call back every form fill within 60 seconds? It's not gonna happen. Not on a Saturday night, not during 6 p.m. rush, not ever. Honestly, every single gym owner I've worked with was stuck in this exact loop before we came in. And here's the part that nobody tells you. You don't have an ads problem. You have a sales problem. You don't even have a chatbot problem. You have money walking out the door every single hour your ads are running. And I'll show you exactly where it's going. You have a leaking problem, and I'll show you exactly where that is. So here's what nobody's telling gym owners. There are basically 2 places where your ad budget is bleeding out every single day, and most gym owners don't even know they exist. The first one, 60% of your traffic is never gonna fill out an online form. Think about that. You pay for 1,000 clicks, 600 of them land on your site, look around, get a question in their head. What's the price for the family plan? Do you have a group classes on Saturdays? Can I freeze my membership during summer? Nobody answers in the next 30 seconds and they're gone forever. If they weren't interested, they wouldn't have clicked on the ad. But you never even got their phone number. You're literally paying to send people to a website that lets them walk away without saying hi. The second one, even the 40% that do fill out a form, you lose most of them on speed. There's actual research on this. Conducted research, real studies that shows if you call a lead within the first 60 seconds of them showing interest, you boost their chance of converting by 390%. 390%. Same ad spend, same traffic, same offer, just speed. But what does this look like in a real gym? Someone fills out the trial form on a Saturday at 9 p.m. Your front desk sees it Monday morning at 11 a.m. And by Monday afternoon, that person has walked away into the gym across the street and signed a 12-month contract. Gone. And the wild thing is, your competitor down the road is doing the exact same thing to their leads. So whoever fixes this first basically eats the entire local market. That's not a gym problem. That's a math problem. And once you see it, you literally cannot unsee it. Now, if you already know your gym has this exact problem and you want us to literally build the same system that we built for Pulse Fitness, plugged directly into your business, there's a calendar link right under this video. Book a free call and I'll walk you through how this maps to your specific gym, your traffic, your membership offers. No pitch deck, no pressure, just me showing you the production system and you deciding if it fits. But before you book that call, keep watching because I'm about to break down the entire 3-pillar system, exactly how it works, and the actual numbers behind every piece. So basically, the system that we built for Pulse Fitness has 3 pillars. Each one fixes one specific place where gyms are bleeding money right now. Let me walk you through them. The first pillar is what we call the smart chat widget. And before you roll your eyes, this is not a regular gym chatbot. This is not the kind that says, hi, how can I help? And then answers, we open at 6 a.m. This is an AI chatbot with one specific goal. Capture leads' phone and email before they bounce off your site. Here's how it works in practice. A potential member lands on the gym's website. They start hesitating, clicking around, looking at pricing, checking the class schedule. The chatbot kicks in with real interactive conversation, not a script. It answers their actual questions like, how much is the couples plan? Do you have a sauna? Is there parking? This builds a tiny bit of trust. And then it asks for the phone and the email and books them in for a free club visit. That free visit is huge, by the way. Once a person commits to coming in, the conversion rate to paid membership goes through the roof. We give them something for free. They show up, they fall in love with the club, they sign up. That's the whole game. And the result of this on Pulse Fitness alone in the first quarter was over 300 captured leads that would have otherwise just left the site. Names, phone numbers, emails, real prospects. That's basically 3 times more leads than they were capturing before. Same traffic, same ad spend, one widget plugged in. For most gym owners, this alone would be a complete win. But this is just pillar 1. Now, capturing 300 extra leads is great. But if your front desk can't physically call all of them within 60 seconds, you're back to losing them. And let's be real, no front desk in the world is calling 300 extra leads within a minute of them showing interest. Not on a Saturday night, not on a Monday morning, not while checking members in for a yoga class. So this is where pillar 2 comes in, the AI voice agent. The way this works is the second a lead fills out the form on the website, like literally seconds later, the AI calls them on their phone with a real natural sounding voice. And it has the exact conversation that a top-tier membership advisor should be having, but at scale, instantly every single time. It qualifies them, it answers their questions about pricing, classes, equipment, and it books them in for a free trial visit, all in under 90 seconds from the moment they showed interest. Remember that 390% conversion lift from earlier? That's exactly what this triggers. You're showing the lead you're premium, you care, you're responsive, and almost no other gym is doing this. So you instantly stand out in a market where every other gym is calling back 2 days later, if at all. And here's the crazy part. The AI voice agent doesn't just do outbound. It also handles inbound calls as a byproduct. So if someone calls your gym at 11 p.m. on a Tuesday asking about membership options, the AI picks up, answers their questions, books a trial. What does this mean? No more missed calls for your business, ever. For Pulse Fitness, this didn't replace their existing front desk. It just stopped drowning them. Their humans now handle the high-value, high-touch stuff, walking new members through the club, doing onboarding, dealing with the actual people in the building. The AI handles literally everything on the phone, 24/7 for cents on the dollar. That's pillar 2. Okay, so pillar 1 captures 3 times more leads. Pillar 2 converts them at a much higher rate. But there's still one place money's walking out. And this one quietly kills more gyms than the other 2 combined. It's churn. You can pour all the leads in the world into the top of the funnel, but if your existing members are canceling every month, you're literally filling a bucket with a hole at the bottom. Especially in fitness, where January signups disappear by April, summer cancellations spike, and every winter you're rebuilding the same member base you already paid to acquire. So the third pillar is the retention agent. This agent has one job: handle every inquiry from existing members. Cancellations, freezes, plan changes, complaints, personalized win-back offers, everything. Here's how it works for Pulse specifically. A member messaging saying, I want to cancel my membership. The agent doesn't just process it. It has a real conversation. It uses retention techniques, offering a freeze instead of a cancel, a personalized discount, maybe a free personal trainer session, whatever the playbook says. And it actually tries to retain them first. If the member still wants to leave, the conversation gets logged with the full chat and a summary of what they wanted. Then a manager reviews it during the day and either escalates with a personal call or just executes what was agreed. The result is measurable drop in monthly churn every single month. Fewer members walk away. And in a gym that compounds. Every member you keep this month is recurring revenue for the next maybe 6, 12, 18 months. Multiply that across 18 clubs like Pulse, and the math gets absolutely insane. And I almost forgot to mention this. On top of all 3 agents, every gym we work with gets a custom dashboard. Every captured lead is logged, every voice call is logged, every retention conversation is logged. And on top of that, you can literally see how much money and time you're saving by utilizing the system in real numbers. So you're never guessing whether AI is working. The dashboard shows you the receipts. So let's recap the actual outcome for Pulse Fitness. Largest fitness chain in Bulgaria, one of the biggest in Europe. 18 clubs, real business, real numbers. In the first quarter alone, hundreds of extra leads were captured. People would have bounced off the site forever. Of those, 310 new paying members added across the network. Speed to lead dropped from Monday morning to under 90 seconds. Inbound missed calls basically gone forever. Churn measurably down every single month. A 3x lift on lead capture and a 4x lift on conversions from the same exact ad spend. This isn't theory. This isn't a course. This is a production system running right now, today, across 18 fitness clubs. Most of the gyms we work with see a full ROI within the first 45 days. Some hit it in 3 weeks. Compared to hiring even one extra full-time membership advisor at a 4K a month, plus another front desk person at 3K, plus a retention specialist on top of that, this is literally a fraction of the cost. And it works 24/7, doesn't sleep, doesn't quit, doesn't call in sick the day before New Year, and scales the second you turn it on. So here's what I want you to do this week. Go pull your gym's actual numbers. Open the dashboard. Look at how many website visitors turned into leads last month. Then look at how many of those leads turned into paying members. And be brutally honest about how fast your team is calling them back. If those numbers make you a little uncomfortable, that's where your money is going. And we know exactly how to stop it. We've done it for Pulse Fitness. We've done it across 18 clubs in one chain alone. Same 3 pillars, custom build, integrated with whatever member management software that you're already using. We don't replace your stack. We just fill the gaps it leaves. So if this sounded like your gym, the calendar link is right under this video. Book a free call with me and I'll show you the production system in real time with real client dashboards. I'll walk you through exactly how this maps to your specific gym, your size, your offers, your local market. And by the end of the call, you'll know if we're fit or you won't. Either way, you'll walk away with a much clearer picture of where your money is leaking and how to stop it. Honestly, I'd rather you decide on this video than waste your time on a sales meeting. So only book the call if you're a serious gym owner ready to actually fix this. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, the next video is on the channel is the deep dive on how the AI voice agent actually books trial visits in under 90 seconds, including the exact prompt structure we use for fitness clubs. You'll love it. See you in the next one. Let's go.